with the Traders. I'm Roy, I coach Destroy, and I'm here with Warnie.
Coach of the Warn Dogs.
And Calvin.
Coach of Calvin.
Back to back, Warn Dog.
It's actually a three-piece.
Oh, is it? The rise and
No,
fall.
it's actually not. No, it is back-to-back. It's not good.
No. What happened? What'd you score?
1925. So
what?
It's not too. It's actually pushed me up even further. I'm now inside the top 900. So,
Oh, what are you worried about?
but it's not good enough because I'm about 100 points or so behind you guys. It was
How many whinging messages did you get through the weekend?
because I'm a good coach and I expect more from my players.
It's like you've created an us versus them environment. It's
Yeah.
like me versus the players.
They should just be better. It's not that hard to go
They're
out
not
there.
playing for you, Warn Dog. Calvin?
I top scored again, right?
Did you?
Yeah, just casual 20-41.
See, if you can do that, my boys can surely do that.
The same.
I had 23, so that was alright. It's
all right.
yeah, I'm
That's
up to, inside the top 3,000 now, so I'm pretty happy with that.
No, well, we're all moving up. It's a good thing, isn't it?
Oh,
exactly right.
look at him over there.
Who's your +3?
+3, Luke Parker, thank you very much. Jeez, we've persisted with him for a long time. 120. Thanks, Lukey. About
Wasn't
time.
it? I actually went Robbie Gray because
Robbie.
I can't believe we traded him out a couple of weeks ago, but I got him straight back in for the milkshake this week.
The milkshake.
And it probably got me
Instant
an
dividends
extra
there.
100 points. So, Robbie Gray, good to have you back. Thank you.
I'm giving mine to Pendles,
Yeah.
who, despite Calvin telling me not to go him as my captain this week,
Good
he
old
was
Calvin.
the best option for me, apart from
Yeah.
Robbie Gray, but he
Yeah.
wasn't in calculation. So, yeah, there you go. He could have had a huge score too, because he was a little bit quieter in the last quarter.
Yeah, he was a little
Fingers
bit.
crossed that ankle's all right.
Okay, a negative. Oh, -3.
Glenn.
Oh, Glenn. Yeah.
What are you laughing about?
28.
Oh, if he'd scored more, imagine my score if he'd actually got something decent. So Glenn, 28.
Geez, you ran the gauntlet with him, didn't you?
I did, but it didn't really affect us, right?
No.
Didn't really
Happy
affect
to
what's
carry
happening.
on?
Nah, he's fine.
Yeah, okay. I gave mine to, it's a little bit harsh, but Vandenberg. Now,
That is harsh. He was one of my top scorers.
Yeah, do you know why though? It was part of my fault. The excitement I felt during the week, you know what I'm like with DPPs.
I do.
Well, the excitement of pushing Salem off the ground for Vandenberg, and then,
Ouch.
it cost me a few points. So, sorry, Vanders. Bounce back next week though.
One -3 from me.
Your whole team?
How long have we got? Well, there's a few guys that could honestly get it.
Yes,
I got
reckon.
excited about DPPs, put Rich back there, so it made him just play like the rest of my back line.
That was
karma.
terrible. That is karma. Because
No.
Rich should never have got it.
No, and this
You
is
made that
interesting.
happen.
You made a lot of these players
Oh,
get
God,
DPP.
don't you start
This
on me.
is the fantasy karma bus crashing over here.
McIntosh could have got it. It could have been anyone. But I'm actually giving it to my guy that I bought in this week. One of my favourite Essendon players, Dyson Heppel. 81. I knew it was going to be a tough task.
Was he your worst player at 81?
No. My worst player, my favourite Essendon player, the player that I bought in. I paid $611,000 for him.
You preached to me about do not pay top dollar for people. What were you thinking? He was going over there. Yes, he has had a good score against them in the past, but realistically, have you looked at the form
It was
of
done.
Theo?
Because you know who I actually had clicked on at some stage during the week?
No.
One of the 100 players, but
Yes.
Armitage, have a look there at those
Oh,
top scores.
oh,
He
wow.
was up there, and he was an absolute beast. I just didn't see the Saints
I know.
doing that.
If we,
No,
we've
that
missed
was
the
my
boat.
thing.
We've missed the boat.
We
right?
have.
I think we have. His break-even will still be massively low.
He's
He's
absolutely
playing that well.
falling.
Yeah, so...
Absolutely killing it.
Yeah.
There might be a day he gets tagged and comes crashing back. Okay, issues.
Oh,
Issues this week.
Getting a good score.
There's a couple of injuries.
Yes.
Sloaney copped one in the head. Potential broken cheekbone, but I would usually say he'd play through that.
I think he will still
Yeah.
play.
But it's got that lingering calf.
Yeah.
Do you
If he
just
ever
give him
needs a rest, it's got to be now, surely.
Yeah,
but
so I don't know
pretty tough,
about
old
Sloaney.
Sloaney.
But watching him, there's a few other players there that, as I said, Pendles. Now, your boy Roy, your mate Selwood, on Friday night.
His hand was so fat, but I mean, he played the whole game with a fat hand.
Might encourage him to kick it more.
Is it?
Yeah,
Well, that's a
yeah,
good
possibly.
point.
I'm just
He
saying.
played really well, especially considering how bad that looked.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's mixed reports. Some say he'll play, some say he'll miss.
Yeah.
If that doesn't need surgery, he'll play because that's what he's
He's
like. I
tough.
think.
He's tough, right?
Now we can get in some guys this week, or is it in a couple of weeks' time?
That's
I
the
think-
issue. That's why it's an issue.
I think Barlow is ready for the picking.
Yes.
He is. He's a trade target.
I technically went a week early on him. I got him in this
Oh, did you? I
round.
think you would have been happy with his
I was very
debut.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
92,
he had 110 the week before, 92 this week, but he had 35 at quarter time.
massive first quarter.
That's back to
Yeah,
what people were talking
There were
about.
elements of it. Back in his mega pig,
Yep.
he wasn't spending so much time forward. So just a little buyer beware.
Yeah.
He is spending some more time
Still a
forward.
bargain.
But
Still a
unbelievable bargain. Yeah, I'm really happy with that pick.
What about your boy Rocky? Speaking of pigs,
Well, he was looking piggish early.
he spent a lot more time in the midfield.
He did. He's on his
tackled
way
hard
back.
like he
Yeah,
used to.
he's
So
on
he
his
had
way back.
95. At what point are we looking to get him in?
I think we're still his break even is still relatively high.
2
So
weeks, 3 weeks?
2 or 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still
Alright.
we're going to be getting so much cheaper than his start
Stevie
price.
J.
Stevie J, g'day.
He was
No.
back. He looked back.
117.
What? No, I'm not doing it.
What if,
Not
what
yet.
if you are like just doing a really basic downgrade, upgrading of some, half cashed up cow?
If you don't have enough money,
Yeah.
he's possibly a good option.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you
It's
got
risky though.
a couple more weeks. You got to watch him. Yes, he's had one good score, but geez, he was
I
sticking
got
it
to
up
the
early.
second half where that's where he turned it on.
He did, because he
So-
did still look a bit unk in that
Yeah,
first
he did.
half. Okay, here's one. We were worried about him last week, but he's backed it up with another ton. Tom Mitchell has to be hanging around.
I think
Surely
that
this
injury to
time.
Heaney, so he's
Yeah.
out for about 6 weeks. He's cemented in that side, like
Has to
absolutely
be.
locked, and started on the ball. Those
Oh, we
sorts
get him
of
in.
things. I don't have enough trades. If I had enough trades, I probably
It's
would this
tempting.
week.
Jeez,
I think
it's
you can
tempting.
do it
He's
without
still
so much
He's
worry.
still cheap enough to get into.
Oh, without a doubt.
All right, let's look at our rage trades then. What are we doing as of right now to our teams? Dog, you've got to be butchering yours.
I've got
surely.
heaps. I've gone through quite a few trade scenarios this weekend. Sorry, Mum, at Mother's Day lunch today, what I was doing on my phone. But working out, I've got 100k in the bank, Roy. There's no point of having the money
There
in the bank
isn't,
if you're not going to
exactly.
spend it.
Can I just tell you my theory on this?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, and sometimes, yes, you have to ride a bit of a half-dud player, but then in my mind, that's how I get interest.
Yeah.
I get interest by just riding someone that's only going to be around a little while, but he just increases in price a little bit.
Yep.
Probably stupid, but sorry, carry
That's
on.
All right.
great advice.
Yeah, it is.
Great advice.
I'm going to go Macintosh. He's done now. I think he's done
Yeah.
as a cash cow for us.
Yeah.
He'll be upgraded to someone. I'm thinking Barlow now.
Yeah.
Barlow's my guy. I'll do that via some other work and a bit of DPP and a bit of hopefully we can
Yes.
find someone
Yeah.
to downgrade to. Like I'm not totally convinced on quite a few players.
No.
That's what I'm going to do.
Well,
Right?
Kieran Byrne will be coming back in the next couple of weeks.
Already
We'll
gone.
down- Oh,
Oh, cheers.
sorry, forgot about that. My rage trades. Tell you what, Taylor Adams, you're someone that was giving me some interest.
Tom Mitchell,
But
right?
yes, you are very close to going to Tom Mitchell. But McIntosh as well.
He's just
I
got-
wouldn't mind doing some DPP action, just getting rid of Adams as punishment, and getting Mundy into my midfield and swap one of those DPPs from the backs.
Calvin, how can
Oh.
you fix perfection?
Well, you can't, Warnie.
Well, you've got to do something about Glenn on your ground.
Yeah, well, no. Well, I'm going to give Glenn another week, I reckon. I don't know.
On the ground?
Yeah, why not? Give you
Oh,
blokes
he'll
a
bounce
chance.
back.
Give you a chance to actually catch up to me. Anyway, I'm looking at Van Berlo, maybe to, as we said, a Barlow. So, just Calvin.
Guys jumping on the Barlow train.
Getting better and better over here, right?
Good, welcome. Now, looking ahead, guys, what's going to happen this week?
Just try to get some good players into my team for once.
I think we are still chasing the DPPs.
Oh,
A couple of
100%.
them.
If you don't have
I saw
Mundy-
Mundy. I wanted him.
You've got him.
It's
We don't.
probably a 2-3 week
Of course
project. I
I've
was
got him.
thinking. So I can't wait to have a play around, see if I can get him in this week. Also, a bit of bargain hunting. Those names we mentioned. Well,
Yeah.
for you guys, yeah, Barlow's definitely right for the picking. But that thought of Rocky, Stevie J.
They've been the best before, so, and at some point you need Rocky back
Yeah,
in your team.
definitely.
And those people that are going for overall, it's probably important to start thinking about your buy structure,
Good
how many
point.
players you've got going on there. But in the default leagues, you can put your feet up for those 3 weeks, which, don't know, if my team keeps going to rubbish, I might just do that because
good old
it's not
tactical
good.
dog.
Not good.
One half bad. Oh no. It is bad.
Don't start.
All right. Good luck this week. Hope you have a bit of fun with your trades and some of you bounce back.